I'm back. I have been on a bit of a wild tear. Um, we've been back to our hometown for like about, I don't know, 4 weeks in a row. I think it turned into. My weeks have been absolutely insane just between traveling for work and we've had a death in the family and some other things. I have been wide open and it has been everything, been doing everything in my power just to maintain my Ironman training. So I haven't really been able to do any editing. I mean, that's really just an excuse. I could have made time, but I've also been, like I said, really prioritizing my Ironman training. So that has been taking priority for right now. I'm going to start trying now. It seems like my schedule's kind of calming back down. I thought this was the case not too long ago, a few days ago or a week ago. I guess I should say I was wrong. Um, but I'm back, and we're gonna hit a little bit of weight. Today is my off day on endurance training. It's not an off day as far as training altogether, but it is an off day for my endurance training or running or biking or swimming. I went to swim yesterday, and it was there was an indoor pool that I go to. I got 7 minutes into my swim, and a thunderstorm rolled up, and they shut the pool down. Even though it's indoors, they have safety protocol that they have to follow. Where within 30 minutes of the most recent lightning strike, they have to shut everything down. So it doesn't, and it's crazy because it restarts as well. So every time they either see a lightning bolt, doesn't matter how far away it is. If they see one or if they hear one, the timer restarts at 30 minutes. So it was already pretty close to when the pool was going to be closing. I knew I was going to be pushing it pretty close by the time my workout was over. So I said, you know what, I'll just go extra on the bike. So we did a 2.5 hour bike yesterday, which was honestly brutal, mainly on my butt. My legs did actually towards the end. It was kind of surprising how absolutely toasted they were. I wasn't consuming anything though at all, zero carbohydrates during the ride, just because I didn't really think about it because I just recently got a little power meter for my indoor trainer so that I can ride on like I ride on my whoosh. It's pretty much just a free Zwift, and I just got my little power meter so that I can ride on that. And I got a little carried away with just doing different little races and stuff and riding. And so I didn't really even think about my nutrition because I was just so focused on figuring out the new software. And I definitely, I guess that now that I'm looking back on it, that was probably a big portion of my problem. Towards the end of that was the fact that I had zero food at all that entire 2.5 hours. So, and I was riding at just below FTP for a large portion of that. I was riding above FTP for a probably longer than I should portion of that as well. But yeah, so been a little bit of some crazy, absolutely ridiculous few weeks. Honestly, more than it's probably been about 6 weeks of just pure nonstop craziness. Luckily, we did just get our lease re-signed on our townhome, so that's one less thing that we've got to be concerned with. There for a minute was concerned that we were going to have to do a up and roll out, So yeah, we are back in the full swing of Ironman training. That's for sure. We are moving and grooving. It has been, like I said, it's been my priority, trying to just make sure that I don't miss any of my workouts or that I don't let my workouts really, really slack off. And it's been difficult, to say the least. It's been difficult scheduling a unbelievably crazy schedule around all of it because our schedule has been changing so much just because of all of our crazy things going on in our life right now. But I think maybe we're going to have a little bit of smooth time. I know I said that, and I feel like I said that before, and it never happens, but I'm hoping for a little bit of smooth time. My wife's out of school right now. She's working, but she's out of school, and so I'm really, really crossing my fingers and hoping that we can get a little bit of take a breather, and I can really just focus on Ironman and my job. So that would be nice. And I'd love to be able to start editing some videos again. I think I should probably find some time here soon where I can do that again. So I'm going to start squeezing it in. I have to remake my schedule. That's the biggest thing. Like I've said before, you have to kind of backtrack your schedule and plan exactly when you're going to do stuff. So that's what my next plan is after I hit this workout, I'm going to go pick my daughter up from Vacation Bible School, and I'm going to build my schedule for when I'm going to be editing and filming and stuff. So I don't crash out on this again. That's not the right word. So I don't just stop doing this, because I really do enjoy this, and it's an outlet for me, and I really like it. So, but let me tell you, it is difficult to properly train and film on your own. Holy crap. So we'll find a way. We're going to hit this workout and it'll go good. So I'm listening to this podcast right now, and this thing that this girl just said reminded me of back to my Ironman stuff. She had mentioned how she started a business, and the biggest thing was before she started it, she was concerned that she didn't quite know enough. She felt like she wasn't fully prepared, fully ready for everything. And even like family and friends were like, hey, there's a lot of things going on, the election's coming up, whatever, maybe we wait until it's a better time. And she said that, it's never going to be a perfect time. And if you're waiting for a perfect time, then you'll never do it. And that is like absolutely 100% how I felt with the Ironman, because it was, hey, you are moving to a new state, you've got a new job, you've got a young baby, where my wife's starting a new crazy postgraduate school, everything's going on, just a million things at a million miles an hour. Why do it now? Why not wait till there's a better time? And I found the time. Even like I've said, I've been out for a little bit because we've been so unbelievably busy, but I found the time. No, it wasn't perfect time. Was there probably a better time? Maybe, but maybe not. Maybe it gets worse, you never know. So just stop looking for the perfect time to do these things and just go do them. I mean, it's absolutely what it came down to, was why am I waiting for a perfect time when I know that there's probably never going to be a perfect time? I don't know. It just resonated with me a lot. Oh man, the humidity, I guess it's summer, yeah. I don't know why I'm saying I guess. It's June. Of course it's summer. Middle of June now. The humidity has hit in North Carolina. It is absolutely brutal now. My runs, my bike rides, and even just working out here in the gym with the garage door open, it is brutal. And it's not even that it's that crazy hot. I think it's like 85 degrees right now, so it's not even unbelievably hot, but the humidity just absolutely just pulls sweat right out of you. I'm a heavy sweater as is, but this humidity is just ridiculous. It's a whole new level. This is my first year in North Carolina. I'm from South Carolina, so I would think that it would be about the same. I think it's just because I'm training a lot more, so I'm noticing it a lot more. But man, this is not fun. It's pretty bad. Alrighty, we are done. D-U-N, done. I've lost about 3 gallons of water. I'm gonna go drink some salt water and try to replenish that. I've got uphill repeats tomorrow, so I'm gonna go out to the state park, and I'm going to run up that nasty big hill and then back down it. And I'm gonna run up it, and I'm gonna do that 10 times. I'm gonna warm up a little before it, and I'm gonna cool down a little after. And that's my workout tomorrow, is 10 uphill repeats, and it is probably one of the worst workouts that I have in my entire plan. These uphill repeats are absolutely awful. I hate them. They're mandatory, because I always feel faster after. Whenever I go do like a regular pace, like a zone 2 pace run, they always feel faster. My heart rate doesn't spike as quick, so I can physically feel them helping, but man, they suck. They suck bad. And it's gonna be hot tomorrow. It's probably gonna be raining, which would be a little better actually. So hopefully it's not as just terribly muggy as it is today. If it is, then I'm gonna be in bad shape. So, but all right, that is this workout. I'm gonna go clean up, go get my daughter from Vacation Bible School, and then I'll go work on my plan and edit tonight, so we get some videos out. I was driving down the coastline. Alrighty, so we're about to cut out for lunch to go do some god-awful hill repeats over at the state park. So gonna get finished up with one or two more things here, and then gonna be on our way over there. I'll catch up with you there because I haven't been outside since this morning, but I know how hot and humid it was this morning, so I can imagine that it's gonna be brutal outside. So we shall see. And I was checking every road sign for hidden messages I might find. Yes, I was looking everywhere for some kind of sign to let me know I was doing fine. Don't you wanna know that you're on the right? We've just finished one of my uphills. Got 9 more. I forgot to start. I was gonna start recording right beforehand. It is, as I expected, atrociously hot. It is crazy humid, and there are horseflies now that are just attacking me. So this is gonna be a long 10 repeats. Speaking of, right there. So I'm gonna keep going. I've got 1 minute at zone 5, pretty much a full sprint up the hill, and then 2 minutes walking back down. So I'm gonna keep going. I'll probably catch you right at the end of these, and we'll see how much I've changed in the 10 repeats. Oh my God, that was incredible. That was in the worst way. It was unbelievable. It was like the horseflies were pacing me. Every single time that I would like slow down to a really light jog or a walk between my uphill intervals, they would just come and just obliterate me, start biting me all over, and I'd have to start jogging. It was awful. That's why I couldn't continue after the 7, and I had to just go. It was unbelievable. They were on me the second that I slowed down. It's like they were following me, just waiting for me to stop running. So maybe in races, we just need to release a bunch of horseflies during the race, and everybody's times will be faster. I think that that's what we should do. At least maybe I just carry a little bubble around me that's full of horseflies, and every time that I stop, they bite me, so I have to keep running. So, genius training idea. We are 100% done. We just averaged 11:39 per mile, which, like I said, I mean, most of that was intervals, so I don't really care about pace at all. Average heart rate 142. That included about a 1-ish mile warm up and then like a 2-ish mile cool down. Great workout. I am absolutely just saturated. I'm trying to walk around and cool down a little bit. All things considered, as brutal as all of the gnats were, and then all of the just the heat and the humidity was, I actually feel pretty good. I could probably continue to do this for quite some time. I mean, I'm exhausted, but I still feel like I could do this for a while. So that's good news. As terrible as this was and it feels, I still feel like I could do a bunch. So that is perfect. It's exactly where I want to be. So awesome.